layer of air that surrounds the Earth is called the atmosphere. And did you know that the thickness of the atmosphere extends up to 560 kilometers from the ground? The most important factor determining the layers of the atmosphere is temperature. Gravity is therefore defined as air pressure, the weight that air makes to the Earth. 99% of the air mass that makes up the atmosphere is below 32 kilometers. The atmosphere consists of constant and variable gases. Nitrogen and oxygen make up 99% of the gases in the atmosphere. Both are essential to human life. But the effect of these gases on air and weather events is very small. The basic properties of the gases that make up the atmosphere up to 80 kilometers from the ground do not change. This region is called homosphere. If above 80 kilometers, atmospheric gases decompose according to their molecular weight. This layer is also called heterosphere. Vertical temperature changes in the atmosphere cause significant meteorological events within 10 to 12 kilometers of the atmosphere near the ground. Troposphere 10 to minus 60 degrees. 75 to 80% of the gases that make up the atmosphere are contained in this layer. The temperature decreases with elevation from 11 to 12 kilometers above the Earth. Most of the weather events occur in this layer. Its thickness, the level at which the troposphere ends tropopause, is about 8 kilometers at the poles and 16 kilometers at the equator. Stratosphere, 0 to minus 60 degrees. 19.9% of the atmosphere is contained within this layer. The stratosphere is the level at which there is a temperature inversion from 11 to 12 kilometers to 50 kilometers in the atmosphere. At this level, hot air extends over cold air, where there is some airflow, so the stratosphere is defined as a poorly mixed region. Particles moving from the troposphere to the stratosphere can remain there for several years before returning to Earth for a long time, causing a global cooling process. Mesosphere. The mesosphere is located between 50 and 80 to 90 kilometers in the atmosphere. The temperature decreases with altitude. The air pressure and density in the mesosphere are at their lowest level, relative to 1/1000th places. N2 and O2 gases are present, but O3 is quite small. It is the coldest region of the atmosphere. The temperature drops to minus 100 degrees. Thermosphere. The thermosphere extends over 80 to 90 kilometers. The air is very thin. The temperature increases with the height is very high. The temperature in this layer reaches up to 2000 degrees. 100 to 200 kilometers. Nitrogen and oxygen are the main components in the atmosphere. 1. Ionosphere. It is located between 80 and 550 kilometers. The gas particles absorb ultraviolet and X-ray radiation from the sun. Gas particles are charged with electricity, ions. 2. Exosphere. The exosphere extends from 550 kilometers to thousands of kilometers. Usually satellites are located in this region. This region is called a transition zone in interplanetary space with the Earth's atmosphere.